fixing that real quickly. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can. We're here today. I'm here. We're gonna do a quick forecast for Aries through Virgo for the month of June, okay? So I forgot my notepad. Give me 1 second. I have to go get my notepad. If I can get that, we will be fine, okay? Sorry, y'all. I know. I was so unorganized, but it was last minute, so I am gonna timestamp for y'all. Sorry. Okay. So Aries. Yeah, let's do Aries. We're gonna start at the 2-minute mark. If you guys resonate with the readings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want personal readings, you can go to jocelynlovely84@gmail. I do apologize for the hair. It's just not, the hair's not hairing. You know, the hair's not hairing today. Alright, so why did these 3 cards come out? I don't know. These are the 3 cards, so we're gonna go with that, okay? Alright, so we have Aries here for you guys. Ace of Swords. It's a passage. A rite of passage. It's like you mentally are literally passing through with the Queen of Wands, you see this? To a new sense of being, new existence. It almost seems like the newness about it. There's something very beautiful. It's like the new that surrounds you. It almost feels like curiosity, because there's wand. Queen of Wands is very social. The Queen of Wands really likes to go out there and try new things. It's open, it's optimistic. The Queen of Wands creates while she has fun. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Whether you believe it or not. Hey Days with Davia, welcome. Whether you believe it or not, it's like there's something different that's happening. And maybe you started to notice it, but now it's like very apparent, or it's becoming very apparent that your life is completely different now. There's a change. And for a lot of you guys, it's physical. Relocations, and for a lot of you guys, again, it started internally. There was a big change, and then you were going with it. You had no idea what you're doing, how you're feeling. All you know is that you're in the present moment, and it's bringing in, again, with the mind, it's new. So what do you want to do with it? How do you want to create today? How do you want to have fun today? Do you want to go on an adventure? Do you look at things different? Because this is a rite of passage, and a new version of you has emerged or is emerging, and I feel like it's like very exciting. This is very exciting, and I hope you see that or feel that. There might be a little bit of fear or doubt because you may feel a little bit lost. And again, it's not anything to fear. It's just the unknown, and this is like the perfect place that you're meant to be right now. Whether you believe it or not, it almost seems like it doesn't matter if you know where you're going or where you're headed or what you're creating. What matters is how you feel in that present moment. And I feel like a lot of you guys are really focusing on peace of mind, happiness, and just enjoying yourselves throughout the day. With the 9 of Wands, this is what I'm saying. It's like creation at its finest. Aries, I feel like this is the month, right? With June coming in, transitioning from Gemini to Cancer, it almost seems like this is your month to really shine, have some fun. I see really good things for you socially as well. So if you feel like you want to be like a social butterfly this season, go ahead, do it, try new things, meet new people. I feel like you might be networking. And the only reason why new people are going to come into your life, if they haven't already, is because you want it. In the present moment, you are creating, right? So I feel like a lot of you guys want to experiment, want to try new things, want to meet new people. There's the newness of it. And it starts with your mind. What do you want to create? How do you want to feel? This season, with June coming in, it's hot outside. People are outside having fun, right? So what do you want to do this month? And I feel like it's completely up to you, and you're going to have some fun. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to want to travel last minute or go on a road trip, because I just feel like you guys are going to do things that you probably would not do. But because it's Aries, right? They're like they're the leaders. They're the ones that are going to go out there and try new things, and if they fail, it does not matter. They go and keep going. And I feel like for you, it's all about experimentation this month. You're going to have a blast. Okay? All right, that was for my Aries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. 100, that's right, days with Davia. Exactly. All right, Aries, that was Aries. The next sign is going to be for my Taurus. Taurus. I love this. Taurus. Let me times down. 713. All right, for you guys, I'm getting, it's time to come out. It's time to come out, and there's something really beautiful about your energy with the Nine of Pentacles. This is independent. This is Mr. or Mrs. Independent. They got their ish going. They have confidence. They are completely just happy with where they're at and who they are. They are completely independent, and that's the most attractive thing about you. You're very confident this season, and I feel like because you feel that internally, then it's like when you step outside, that's the challenge in a good way. It's a good challenge. I feel like you're going to go outside and just let yourself be seen in a way that you have never been seen before. This card's in reverse, but it almost seems like you were hiding. You were hiding behind what you have to do, how you show up. You were hiding behind it almost seems like there's something about establishment. So maybe you would show up to work a certain way because you had to, right? Or you showed up, dimming your light in certain areas because maybe you didn't feel like it was safe enough for you to really be or shine, right? Whatever the reason it was that you could not do it, that's gone. That blockage about coming out and being confident is gone, and here you are coming out for the first time. And if you flip it over, it's you, the Fool. You're finally being seen as you really are, and I feel like that is going to scare you in a way because you're radiant, okay? You are radiant, you're very confident, you are very authentic, and there's so much light within you that when you show up, people just have to notice you on a soul level to a physical level. Now, my thing is, how are you going to show up? When you see that people are noticing your light, it almost makes you feel shy. Like you want to go back and hide and pretend that you don't have this beautiful light within you and confidence within you, but you do. And it's like, it almost seems like it's so painful because you've been trying to hide it. You cannot hide who you are. You're the star here. You are absolutely, oh my God, with the Nine of Cups, you are absolutely in a place where you shine. Wherever you go, you shine, and I feel like you have to let yourself be. You're not trying to do it, it's just who you are. And I feel like you're naturally like gravitating to allowing people to see you completely. And it's people, they notice you. Taurus. Taurus they're usually calm, you know, they're in the background, you tend to their work. They're very disciplined. There's like a discipline, a structured way of being for Taurus, and I feel like that's gone now. Again, if you were the type of person that had to dim your light because of the people that you were around, or because you didn't believe you were supposed to shine that much, that's gone. We're past that already. We worked through that. So where are we at here with the Seven of Cups? I feel like there's something here about you feeling safe hiding, and you're working through that. How do you feel safe showing up as you are? Because there are some places where you show up and you may not feel as safe, but I feel like this is internal. Again, you're working through something about shame or fear of being seen for who you are, or being accepted for who you are. And I feel like because you're working through that yourself internally, now it's like you can come out and be seen, and I feel like it's something that you're gonna get used to. Just take your time, let people see you. Who knows what you're going to attract now that you're being yourself. The right people can come to you, right? But now you got to go out there and really just take your time. If you don't feel as safe while you show up, you can just step back for a second and then kind of internally ask yourselves, what is the thing that's causing you to not want to be? And then when you work through that internally, it only takes a couple of minutes. It's like a fear, and then you're just like letting the fear subside so that you can again be happy. It's all about happiness, Taurus. You deserve it. Please let yourself be. Okay? Let yourself be. You're the star. You're the freaking star. It didn't come out, but you are. This season, that's what you've worked towards. Gaining that type of confidence so you can show up as you really are and just be. Whether people accept you, whether people don't, does not matter. It's how you feel internally, and I feel like you're ready. Okay? All right, that was for my Taurus. Look at you coming out. It almost seems like a lot of you guys have gifts and abilities that you might have been hiding from people. It's inevitable. You can't do that anymore because it's who you are. Who you are needs to shine. So the divine is removing these blockages and forcing you, peekaboo, come out and play. It's forcing you so that you can stand on your light. The divine is literally making you do that so that you can stand as you are. You deserve it. Okay? All right, that was for my Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have you done Scorpio yet? No, Scorpio is going to be, I think, tomorrow or the next day. Because it just depends. Today we're doing Aries through Virgo. Yeah, sorry. All right. The next sign is Gemini. Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. Like, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you are feeling this vibe right here. We're just chilling. If you're feeling the vibe, like, share, and subscribe. Oh, all these cards fell out. Okay. Gemini, what happened? What happened? This is the week. It's all about love, baby. Look at all this love. I told you, the God was helping you remove certain blockages that was keeping you hidden. And I felt like you felt so comfortable hiding. But here's the thing about Gemini. Gemini cannot hide. Gemini likes to be out there. Gemini likes to be seen. Gemini, like the real Gemini, likes to go out there and just be. Try new things, get to know people. It's curious. It's a curious energy, and I feel like you've always been that way. But I feel like, again, the divine was helping you get rid of some of these blockages, and now look at all the love that you're attracting within your life because of the blockages that were removed. It's like more love. There's more space for love to come in, or loving people to come in. I'm getting somebody has this need or urge or feeling of wanting to be loved. Real love. I mean, the type of love that makes you feel safe, the type of love that doesn't give up on you, the type of love that really sees you as you are and still loves you because of who you are, or what you've done, or what you think what you're ashamed to show. I feel like you want somebody that's going to see you really as you are and still love you for it. Awesome. Exactly. Here you are this season. You're putting it out there. You're ready. Some of you guys are ready to date again. Go back out there and into the dating scene. Some of you guys are just looking for loving, healthy people. It can be in friendships. It can be, within your own family. If you're already married and have children, it almost seems like you are open to deepening your connection with your family, with your children. It's a deeper type of love, a real sense of love and commitment. Okay, this is commitment. For some of you guys, I feel like if you've been in a relationship for a long time, somebody's about to propose. I'm getting here because the Three of Cups, it's a communion. I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles, it's giving me like ring, matrimony. Somebody's about to receive a gift. So if you've been dating somebody for a long time and you know that this person is the one and things have been going great, I'm getting, then somebody's thinking of the next steps. It's the logical, it's natural, it's just feels right for this person. So I feel like somebody's going to get proposed, someone's going to propose. For others of you guys, if you have not been in a relationship, I feel like you're going to put yourself out there, and I feel like the divine's bringing something specifically in for you. Okay, I don't think you need to go really out and search. I feel like God is bringing something to you. And again, I don't know if the Justice card came out, and look, it's receiving a gift that's rightfully yours, and it's for you, and it's in like perfect timing. This has to do with perfect timing. Okay, Gemini, congratulations. Let's see what else. Anything else for Gemini before we move on? Absolutely, that's right. Absolutely. Let's try a different deck. I'm going to try the Starseed Oracle deck mixed with the Black Moon Astrology cards. There was a card here, but let's just redo it. Sorry, yeah. Gem. Yeah. I feel like a gift is coming in. From the ethers, it's coming in. It's something you wanted. It could have felt unattainable for a long time. It could have felt like it's too far out of your reach, or you were never going to get this. It almost seems like you gave up on this. Some type of like real communion, real love, real devotion, real friendships, the real deal. And I feel like some of you guys gave up on that. But that's the thing, it all has to do with, it had to be perfect timing to align to this. You had to align to this for whatever reason. I can't tell you exactly why, but I feel like there were some things that you both were probably working through just to be able to get to this point. I know. I don't know that, but I feel like the cards are telling you this. I personally don't want to say these things because I don't want to tell you something that something's going to come into you or it's a gift. I don't want to do that, but the divine is telling me this is what's happening. Okay? So, a watchful eye. It almost seems like while you connect to the ethers, you know there's something happening, something big. You're making room for something big that's going to come in. And I feel like, again, you might have given up on it, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with you giving up on something if you feel like it just was too far out of your reach. It happens sometimes. Life is like that. I'm just going to leave it down. Yeah. But wait, though. Give it some time. It almost seems like you're close. You know it from a spiritual level, right? From the 5D. You know it's coming, even though there's a part of you in the physical that kind of doesn't believe it. But it almost seems like your higher self is trying to communicate to you to let you know in divine timing. But there's something, you're making room for something to come in. Okay, something big. Real community, real love. Okay? For others of you guys that were waiting to get proposed or engaged, the time is coming. I think you know it too. I think you know it too. For others of you guys, if you're already in a relationship, I feel like you finally, there's something about vulnerability. Really opening up, being vulnerable with your family, with your children, showing up more, I don't want to say authentic. You're showing up in a way where it's like you are willing and open to hear others. You're willing to apologize and willing to really want to work and commit to these relationships that you already have. You want to work harder in, like, you know, your connections, connecting with the people that you consider family. That could be your family. It just seems like this is the right thing to do. And it's also healing your heart and bringing in some peace of mind that you've haven't really been able to tap into yet, and we're wondering why. But you're feeling it little by little. It's like you're feeling that peace of mind that you need. And again, it's like because you're being led in the right direction to crack open, be more vulnerable, be more loving. That was taking its time. It took time to get you to be that vulnerable, to be able to crack you open. It took some time, but again, we were working through some things, all of us collectively. And I feel like as we shift into like lighter dimensions, right? Our heart is also lighter because of it. Okay? So if I feel like somebody's gonna make an apology, I really sense somebody, a paternal figure, is going to make an apology to their children, or maybe because I feel like somebody thinks they haven't been as loving or open. I feel like somebody's really trying to work through their relationship with their children and their family. Okay? I don't know who that was for, but I felt like I had to say that one. Somebody really feels like they haven't really shown up to their family, with their family, for their family. And I feel like they're trying really hard to make it right. So if you feel like you're a father and you've messed up, or, you know, maybe weren't there emotionally for your children, it almost seems like you're making that apology now so that you guys can fix this, okay? Because you have the time. And I feel like this apology is really going to mean a lot to somebody, and it's going to heal somebody's heart. Okay? All right, that was for my Geminis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hi, Aries with a Virgo. Hey, welcome, Fulton. Welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all, okay? All right, the next reading is going to be for my Cancers. 23. These readings are going fast today. I feel like I'm at a time. Black Moon Lilith came out. Cancer. Cancer! What is going on? Oh, Cancer. I feel like there's some shade. The shady version of Cancer. My name is Slim Shady. I feel like there's a Cancer here who's like really spending some downtime connecting with like a version of you that's just feeling really, really, I don't want to say just frisky. I feel like there's something here about entertainment. Your shadow, or this like raw energy of self-interest. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Raw energy of self-interest is definitely you're feeling that. I feel like you guys are feeling that energy, and it's really potent. So I feel like a lot of you guys are really trying to figure out, like, I feel like there's a version of you that's coming out and needing to be seen, needing to be heard by you. And so I feel like this is going to help you. I feel like this is like self-discovery in the making, and kind of figuring out where you belong, where you want to go, who are you, where are you being led to, is what you're doing fun, is what you're doing really satisfying certain needs that maybe you haven't been able to satisfy in a previous time. versus now it's all about satisfaction, satisfying that energy within you that is needing to be heard, needing to be seen, also tapping into the voice. So maybe you're speaking up more about yourself and what, I apologize, speaking up more in like what you need from a internal level to an external one. Okay, so I feel like that's an energy that's really potent right now. So if you feel like you're doing things that are probably different, or if you're feeling like ideologies are changing due to like certain needs needing to be met, that's what's happening right now. So you may want to feel fear, or you may feel fear and you want to run away from it, but don't. This is actually good for you. Okay, it's actually going to help you nourish some part of you that's, I feel like you've felt like was neglected. I'm not saying you neglected it on purpose. I'm saying that this is something that you could have felt needed attention, and for whatever reason you could not tap into that. But with the full moon, I feel like it's helping you tap into that. So allow that energy to come in, allow it to show you what it is that you really want, what it is that you need, what it is that you crave, and allow it to inspire you to kind of tend to it. Sometimes people think that, oh, well, if you tap into that energy, it could be too, it's like all about seeking pleasure, but it's not 100% true. Sometimes we need that in order to be a little bit more balanced and not feel suppressed or resentful. The shadow needs to come out. It also needs to be integrated. It needs to feel needed, nourished, okay? And the only person that can do that is you, okay? Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna end it at that for you guys, and then we can get back to that later, okay? I'm gonna end the video and then start it over later, just because I wanted to just seep into that energy. Oh, hey, welcome. I'm gonna restart it again later, okay? Yeah, just because there's certain energy that was coming in, and I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be said about that. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be said. Yeah, I feel like there's a knowingness to allow this energy to come in, and I feel like it's scaring somebody here. It might be scaring you just because you feel, again, like it's new and it's different. Or maybe that part of you should not be seen or nourished. And I feel like that's what was causing like this maybe frustration. So if you're feeling frustration, it's because this part of you is coming out. You can't hold it back anymore, or you don't want to. Okay? All right. Anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tap into with this energy. I know it was one card, but I felt like it was just so, it was just enough. With number 12, 2 and 3. Yeah, I feel like this is the right place to be right now, even though you may not feel like it, or there may just be too many internal changes. This is good for you. This is what needs to be happening right now, whether you kind of know it internally, or you're mentally are trying to figure out how you can fit this version of you with everything else that you have going on throughout the day. Okay? Let me see if there's anything else I need to tap into. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No, I think that was enough. I know I said I was gonna run it to Virgo, but I think we're gonna cut it short. You're welcome. Yeah, no, you're good. Don't be afraid. I feel like this newness is coming out, but it's actually helping you. It's helping you tap into versions of self that I don't think you've met before or dealt with, or I don't want to say neglected, because I don't think you knew about this. You know how like as we get older, we start recognizing parts of ourselves that were there, or that they're new and you've never dealt with before. That's what's happening for you guys on that level, okay? Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay. Star family, you're part of a team of souls, calm and support. Yeah, I feel like right now, this version of you that's coming out, it's being seen and it could be scary. I think it's being seen by you mostly, and I feel like it's highlighting things about who you are, and it might shock you. But I feel like it's also like allowing you to share this version of you that I feel like you might be afraid to expose, or you might feel like it's not going to be accepted. But I think it's because of you. You feel that way. I think if you really show up as you are, or allow this version of you to be seen by others, it's actually going to bring in some type of like healing for you. So tap into that. And I know you're scared, so just ask the divine for support, or God, or whoever you pray to. Okay. Okay. That was for my cancers. Anything else, cancers? I think that's it. Yeah, because it's the same cards. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, it's newness. Allow this version of you, the raw, hidden, secretive version of you, allow it to come out. Because it's trying to tell you something about yourself. And I think it's either you're going to be shocked, or you're just going to it's going to be hard for you to want to accept it and then integrate it into your everyday. But I feel like this is going to be good for you again, okay? All right, anything else? Transitioning to Leo. I know I said I was going to end the video, but I don't know. I think I'm going to transition into Leo. Okay? Yeah, thank you. We have more colors. Okay, so we're transitioning into Leo. Screw it, we'll do it right now. 52. Okay. So I'm getting the blue flame, whale, and orca elders here for you guys. Yeah. It almost seems like you're stepping into something really fresh, refreshing. It's like you're about to go on an adventure. For my lions, you're about to go on an adventure and you sense it, and I feel like you're going to be called on by friends or people that you are really in tune with on a psychic level. It almost seems like you're going to telepathically connect with somebody, and they're going to, they're trying to sway you to come out. They're trying to sway you to come out and play, and I feel like you're going to go for it. This is the week or the month to come out and play and do some fun stuff. I think your internal fire might be, it almost seems like there's a part of your fire that is needing to go explore and create, because this is the time where you're going to feel the most creative, and besides Lionsgate, right? It almost seems like you're sensing something here, like you're being led to an adventure. It almost seems like you're about to go on an adventure and you're totally on board, and it almost seems like you're bringing a couple of friends with you, or they're bringing you along, and you're so down to go. I feel like you're going to be doing some fun stuff. I don't know if you're going to go on a road trip, or you're just going to go, I don't know, where to go do some fun stuff. And again, this is what you needed to kind of get your mind off of like the heaviness, or to kind of get you out of your funk. Or it's not like you were having one, but it almost seems like this is what you need right now. And I feel like you're being called to do that, so you're going to do that, okay? Let's see what else. I'm going to use the Lunel. I'm going to use the Lunel here. You got 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles with the World card. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna do something so wild or crazy. Like, I feel like you're just gonna go out of nowhere and then explore and do things that maybe you've been wanting to do or haven't done since you were a child. I feel like it's, again, getting out of like this regular everyday life, and it's like you're steering away from that for a second and just being you and exploring and discovering, like just having fun. I think that's what you've been missing. And you're gonna wonder why, like, you may not be able to pay attention to work or like the everyday mundane stuff, because it's like you're gonna be here but your mind is somewhere else. Your mind is outside of the work and daily things, right? You're just out there ready to go and explore. It almost seems like again, whatever you have going on, it's fine. It almost seems like it doesn't even matter. You could just leave what you're doing and just go, because it's like you're so responsible. You have everything in check. So why do you need to focus so much on like the everyday if you're already doing that? It's like your mind, no matter how much you're going to try to stay disciplined and keep doing what you're doing, your mind's going to be like, let's do something different. Because it's like, it almost seems like you're feeling like some type of awakening through adventure, through the inner child, and I feel like that's exactly what you need right now. Okay? Oh, my card fell. Okay. That was for my lions. The next one is the last one. It's the last one, Virgs. I'm going to do 35, 56. Okay. Okay, the last one, I promise. This is the last one. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys, if you like it. If you resonate, it helps the channel out. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So for you guys, birds, I feel like you see something that's really beautiful. You see something that's like, it's like potential. With the Ten of Wands and Temperance, you see something here. It's potential you want to grab this, or your eye or your mind's in like focused on this, but it almost seems like, again, you want to grab it, but there's something like holding you back. It almost seems like you're trying to not tap into whatever this is. There's something here and you see it and you kind of want to go this way and like discover or explore this, and you may just feel like doing that would steer you off course or what you're doing. It almost seems like you might be a little afraid to tap into this, because it almost seems like by you being here, you may just feel safer, or this is like normal, or you're used to being here. But tapping into this is like completely different. And I think that's what's like, you're into it. If this is a person, you're totally drawn to this person. Like, you are infatuated in a way, and I feel like you're not used to that. So if you're not used to having crushes, I feel like you have one and you don't know how to behave around it. You don't know how to tap into it. You might be afraid to tap into whatever this is. It almost seems like whoever you are might feel a little rusty with, getting to know people, or you haven't gotten to know people that you really like in a long time. So I feel like right now you're kind of like wondering what you're supposed to do. It almost seems like the safer choice would be not to interact with whatever this is that has your attention. But I don't think you have a choice. I feel like you're just energetically being pulled to that. With Star Family and Leo, again, it's you watching this. If this is potential for something, I feel like you tap into this, but then you stay here because it's safer. But tapping into this is going to take you on a whole different path, a whole different quest. It's like it's completely different from what you're used to doing, and I feel like it's going to take you some time to be able to trust yourself to let loose and let this in, or step into this. It almost seems like this wants to come into you, or it's like aligned right on your path. So how could this be a mistake? You're drawn to it and energetically drawn to it, so that you can't do anything about it. I mean, you can, but I feel like, the Ten of Cups. Look, this is going to bring in the Ten of Cups. But this requires, whatever this is, requires you to really tap into this, surrender, and just attempt to step into this, or allow this energy to come in. It's potential for greatness, potential to get the Ten of Cups. Completely fulfilled, happy. This is something that's meant for you. This is for you, and I feel like you might have a hard time believing that it might be for you, because I feel like maybe you've just been focusing on you, and you've been doing things a certain way, and so like steering away from what you're used to doing, Virgo, because it's so you. it's like Virgo's so focused, laser focused, and stays on the path. So for Virgo to get out of the path that they've already been in, trust 100%, to go to a different path that they don't know anything about, but it almost seems that from a 5D perspective, your higher self is nudging you in this way. Your higher self is nudging you in this way, so it's going to be hard because Virgo, the disciplinarian here, Virgo, the hard worker here, the person that's stuck, like they're on their path and they want to stay here, you're going to have a hard time adjusting. It's like, it's because it's a different, this path is different. It's going to force you to be different, do things differently. It almost seems like Virgo's way of being will have to change, and I think that's what's causing fear. Because again, it's the unknown, but it's also like, you know that by you stepping into this energy, it's potential for you to grow and change in ways that you haven't been able to on the path that you're on now. So what are you going to do? Are you going to take the challenge? Because I feel like ultimately your higher self is nudging you, and you know, from an intuitive perspective, you know deep inside that this path that's available to you now, or whatever this is it's for you. You're supposed to get to know this person. You're supposed to be on this path. Not supposed to, but you can interact with this path, and I feel like it's going to bring in some type of happiness. That the path that you're on now, it almost seems like it's limited. You got limitations versus unlimited, right? Unlimited source of potential. So, but yeah. Alright, so I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I will see you guys probably tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes, okay? Alright guys, thank you so much. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Take care. Alright, bye.